I was gonna check this out perfectly, but then my cat came. Anyway, hello everyone. Grace here. I wanted to make a video to talk about my first quarter of college. Before I gave you an update, and I was trying to make more updates, but I made a few of them. I recorded them, but I never really uploaded them and never got the time to do that. So, hopefully now I can do that. First off, my first quarter was interesting, I'll say the least. Say the least, I don't know why I said that. When I first started out, it seemed really, really rough. I was trying to get adjusted to it. I tried to understand what I'm supposed to do and what is expected of me in college. But as time went on, it got a bit easier on me. Because it seemed like the load was heavy and I took breaks on a lot of things. Because I tried to not watch as much anime or play as much games in the first couple of weeks. But then, as I started to get into the groove of things, it sort of dwindled down and I got more time. I created a schedule of when to do it. I usually did it between 3 and 6 p.m. unless I was supposed to go somewhere that day. And I did it immediately when I got home. So having this sort of schedule of things to keep it intact was very helpful. But then the last few weeks of my quarter was, how should I say this, stressful. Yes, I did keep my powder enough with the schedule and doing my homework at certain times between 3 and 6. But then we got group projects. So this wasn't for math, but I had 2 major group projects, one for English 101 and the other for college success. English 101 was a bit more easier. It seemed like everyone wanted to work and get done, and they wanted to get out of this class pass because apparently everyone hates the teacher. Personally, I can understand why, because she is sort of ditzy and scatterbrained, but at least she tries to help us. But when she helps us, it's sort of more confusing, sort of like the lines an old person would give you and call it wisdom. Yeah. But besides that, everything went smoothly, except they talked about pot. And I mean the marijuana type of pot. That's the only downside. I mean, I think pot should be legal, but I do not want to smoke it myself. But that was just completely out of left field, since they seem like nice, genuine people. But college success was more stressful, since at times it seemed like only I was doing the work, but at times it seemed like me and another person was doing the work. The other 2 people in our group were they didn't understand the project completely. And the thing is, with college success and even English 101, we got projects in between that the group had to work together on, and it made it even more stressful. But I mean, we got it done and we got a good grade at least. But I just did not want to do another group project after that little fiasco, because it seems like some people will just flake and not do their part of the work and they'll get graded for that. And yeah. But then this past few days were my finals. I was really nervous about it. First was my math final on Wednesday, March 19th, and the first few problems, it seemed like my brain died. But as I started going on and like, okay, I know this stuff, it got easier for me. So I finished rather early, and I was happy about that. But if I think I'm only gonna, if I think my grade will at least be an A minus, maybe a B. But I'm hoping I got it off her because I thought I did a very good job with that. College success, on the other hand, I arrived late because my sister wanted to go get an iced tea, but the line was long and she didn't want to go inside. This is at McDonald's. But so I arrived late, and I finished a little bit after our allotted time for the final, and I was supposed to write an essay about what we have learned from the course, and that only, it seemed like everyone else did 2 to 3 pages, some 4, but this one girl and I, we did 7 pages. So we were the overachievers of the class apparently, and I do not know because my brain started to dwindle after the second, not the second, at the beginning of the second hour, and I just lost all train of thought. But I should at least expect a B at that, and I should be past the class anyway, because my final grades, at least right now, I have a 93% in English 101, 91% in Math 60, and then 95% in college success. So, looking at their little grade point average chart, I should at least have a 3.7, 3.8 GPA. That's very good. Anyway, that's how college just went, and I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to next quarter somewhat. I didn't really get the classes I wanted. Only one I really enjoyed to get was Math 98, and I really like the teacher because it's the same one from last quarter, so I'm very happy with that. But at the end of the quarter, I decided to treat myself to some rewards, and I guess it's time for another haul video at this point. So, first one is Frozen. I just got this today. I was waiting for this to arrive to make this video. If you pay attention to my Facebook, you would know I adore this movie. I haven't seen it myself. I listened to all the songs, and I heard rave reviews about it, so I am definitely going to watch this after I upload this video. Next is the Psychopaths Premium Edition. Did I say Premium? Premium Edition, but it comes with the DVD set, and then the original soundtrack, and then a lot of, I'm hoping I don't run out of time for this now. Came with a little card holder, and then came with a sticker to put on your car, and then I also think this was a card holder, but you can at least put other stuff in there, and then there's a little key holder. That's it for videos. Next is manga, and Koe no Katachi, or The Shape of Voice, or as the English Compilation says it, a silent voice. I adore the series. This, if I ever get to making that top 5 manga video I want to make, this is my top manga of 2013, hands down. I found this near the end of the year, when I was at, I think, 10 chapters, so maybe a few months ago, and I just love it. It takes a different tale on bullying and actually shows what it is to be bullied, and the characters are amazing, and it's sort of like this I forgot what it's called, but it's usually in dramas, the something hero, where it's like the villain is the hero and you have to feel sorry for him. It's mostly in Greek dramas, I guess, but it's very amazing and I highly recommend it. Next is The World God Only Knows, Volume 24. It's going to be, there's 2 volumes left, sadly. It was just announced it's going to end. So I am going to try to get the last 2 volumes. And I'm very sad about it, but I can tell it's going to be ending soon. And then it came with 3 clear folders. Came up 2B pencils, and then Connell. And then on the back it makes a little other illustration. You can see that. Okay, hopefully I have enough time. Last one is God Tells Lies, or Kami-sama ga Uso wo Suku. This is a short story. So it's not very long. I think it's only 5 chapters. But this is also one of the top 5 manga that I would pick. It's basically a coming of age story where these kids deal with more mature problems, and I sort of can relate to it because they have to deal with child protection services, and I personally have lived that in my life because I was transgender, and people think I was woohoo, loco, crazy, whatever, and I just enjoy it. It's a sad story, but it does have a happy ending, and I highly recommend it. Anyway, that is that. I'll hopefully be making another video soon. Now I'm gonna go watch Frozen. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and bye.